Yo guys, what is going on? Blobs back. Welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Now in yesterday's video, I reviewed the Lrand's carbon fiber, and one thing I noted from the Lrand's carbon fiber is that if you look in the ultra rare section, the ultra rare pool, the ultra rare category of the Lrand cars, you can tell that a lot of them are standard tires, right? So if you're going to car attributes, as you can see, there are 8 performance tire cars. Actually, go all cars. It's all cars. Okay, all cars. There you go. There are 4 performance tire cars, 10 standard tire cars, and 6 all-service tire cars. So they're not giving you a lot of performance tire cars to choose from. From these 4 performance tire cars, 3 of them are medium ground clearance, okay? Which is also, saying that 3 of them are inflated in RQ. They're overrated. So the only true blue RQ performance tire car, in my opinion, is the Chevrolet Camaro. This is like, what you get, what you pay for, RQ55, it's RQ55 performance, and as you can see, it's the best handling car here. It has the lowest 0 to 60 here, and I think it has one of the best MRAs here as well. I think the Magnum is a better MRA slightly than compared to the Camaro. Magnum also has a higher top speed, so there's that. But what I'm trying to say is that the Camaro, as I said in yesterday's video, is going to be a very, very useful car. And it's funny because Hutch actually admitted that they weren't selling their packs really well, and I'm just like, okay, well, this is why you're not selling your packs well, because you are, basically dishing out a $15 carbon fiber, right? And, realistically, if you're opening a pack, you're going to be expecting an ultra rare, right? And here's the thing, Lrand's carbon fiber, how many ultras do you get in total? I think you get 20. Yeah, so there are 20 in total, and out of the 20 cars, I would say only one really makes a true impact, the Chevrolet Camaro, okay? So why would anybody want to open a carbon fiber if you have a 1 in 20 chance of getting a car that actually makes an impact, and everything else is basically useless? Okay, that's exaggerated, obviously. Like, I did use my Audi A6 Quattro a couple of times. The Dodge Magnum SRT8 is useful in some places where the Camaro is also useful. The only issue is that the Camaro is going to be useful in places where the Magnum is also not useful in. Now, why am I starting off this tangent? Well, I want to open into carbon fibers, right? So I got 2 Lrand carbon fibers here since I've completed the Challenge 5 and Challenge 6. Challenge 5 in particular was very, very, very funny to me because it basically just, what does it do? It reinforces my entire point on how useful that Camaro is, but also you need to realize when I'm saying that, I'm right, that the Camaro is useful, look at it from a different perspective. That also means that only 1 in 20 of the ultras that you can unpack from Lrand's is going to make an impact for you, and that's not good if you want to open the pack. So let me load some hands here. As you can see, stage 5, so chapter 5 level 10, 511, 512, 57, 58, 59, and then I've got stage 6 level 7, stage 6 level 8, and I saved my hand for all the cars that I used to pass the level. Dude, look at the amount of times I used the Camaro, okay? And you can't make an argument saying, oh, like, you could also replace the Camaro for the Magnum. Like I said, there's some places where the Magnum wins, the Camaro will also win. But there are other places, especially stage 5, where the Camaro will win, but the Magnum will not. So the Camaro is just that useful. Like, I have 3 of them, right? Luckily, I have 3 of them fully upgraded from the beginning of, like, American Overdrive. So I've got, like, 233, and I've got a drag spec version, right? 3889. How useful is this car, dude? Look at this. Imagine a challenge where you've got like 10 ultra rare standard tires that you can unpack, but at the end of the day, the most useful cars for you to get are the Camaros. Now, I chose the Camaro in races where I know that no standard tire car will win, okay? So it also goes to show you how many dry tracks there are. I also noted in the challenge that, on some of the wet tracks, there's still drags, so it doesn't really matter if you use any of the standard tire cars, which are like 10 of the cars that you can get. You'd rather off just use the Camaro, or in a drag scenario, the Magnum would do just as well. But yeah, look at how many times I used the frickin' Camaro. You've got a pack where you give you 10 ultra rare standards, but I'm using the Camaro 3 times for basically the entire half of stage 5. I did not record and I did not track the cars I needed to use for the first 6 levels of chapter 5 or stage 5, but I did it for the second 6 levels, and you can see how many times the freaking Camaro shows up. I mean, I think there was like one level, right? One level I used like a standard tire car. Level 8 I used one A4, and I think the level after that Was it level 9? Yeah, level 9 I used the RQ63. You know, but it's just crazy, man. Like, what kind of design is this, dude? Like, man, whatever. Anyway, let's open 2 carbon fibers. Let's see if we can get anything good. If you watched yesterday's video, you will know that there are only a handful of cars which I rated, you know, Der Kaiser or rightly rated. Most of the cars that you can get from this pack is complete doo-doo. Giselle did get me that Skoda earlier on, which is fantastic in terms of, like, you know, we got an epic, but the car itself, ugh. Alright, let's see what we get from the carbon fiber number 1. We got a Nissan Patrol Nismo. That used to be an epic, but not really one I'm looking forward to getting, because I already own that car. So let's go for another one here. Actually, I'm not too mad about the Nissan Patrol Nismo. I think the one that I have is 323, so I can get a second one and make it 332, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1! Audi A4. Okay, so nothing there. We do have this Lrand ceramic pack that we can open as well. I don't think we're getting anything good from this. I did get an epic from this off camera. I really think that all the good stuff is just off camera nowadays. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Nothing special there as well. So let me add those cars to the collection real quick. So 2 ultra rares and 3 super. Did we actually get 3? Oh, we did. We did get 3 super rares. Okay, I'm gonna add them all in, and we're gonna sell. I'm not gonna sell the rares. I'm gonna sell the uncommons and the commons because I don't think I'm maxing anything that is uncommon or rare right now. So these cars, yeah, these cars can just go away. There is a way for me to get another carbon fiber. All I need to do is spend a decent amount of money. And then I'm basically almost max an ultra rare. And then I should be able to get another carbon fiber. Let me go check the Nissan Patrol real quick. I think I have 2, right? No, I spelled it wrong. Patrol. There we go. Okay, so this one that I have, what are you tuned at? That's drag spec. So I could go 323 on this one. I could go 323 in the Nissan Patrol Nismo. Why not? Alright, so let's do this. So that's 1 fuse. I just need to fuse, I think, this car 4 times. And as long as I fuse this car 4 times, then I will be getting myself another carbon fiber for us to watch. So let me upgrade that. Like I said, I just have to basically almost upgrade this car. And then we use this fuse. Okay, let's get rid of 3 super rares real quick. I think we just added the Centric Army now. I want to keep the Centrics where they are. Let's get one on Opal, 1 came on, and maybe, I don't know, like you? You're not, oh, you are actually Lrand. What are the odds? Okay, you're not Lrand, you're not Lrand, you're not Lrand. Okay, yep, boom. And I think we should be, yep, supply drop, Lrand. There we go. So let me just collect these 2. I don't think it's enough to get the Racing OBJ pack. No, it's not, but we can get some stuff here. So let me redeem you, and then we have another carbon fiber that we can get. There you go, another Lrand. We're actually really close to getting 2 in a row. Ah, man, I don't think we can get that one though. Okay, let's see what we get here. Volkswagen Jetta, 3 Lrand carbon fibers. How about that? Let's see what we get. It is another Audi A4. Okay, so unlucky. Nothing good from those 3 carbon fibers. I am stuck on the common challenge, as I always am. But let's do some challenges. I mean, let's do some gameplay levels as well, because nowadays the gameplay levels, they give you an extra little bonus in a sense where you get those like energy tokens now. So theoretically, you could, as long as you play enough events with this new system, theoretically that also means that you don't need to spend gold on the challenge, so you can save a little bit of gold instead of spending 100 gold on buying tickets. Just do more races, get more energy tokens, and then you can also do more races that way in the challenge as well. And then you can finish more challenges, and you can get more carbon fibers. So I guess that's another option. No more racing coins though, no more racing coins. And I don't know if there are any I don't even know if there are any Lrand challenges that are coming up where they award you with a carbon fiber from the same event. Do they do that? I've not seen any. I've not seen any Lrand gameplay day challenges. Not challenges, sorry, gameplay day events where they give out Lrand carbon fibers like they used to for the previous, the previous boss challenges. I need to go and have a look, actually. I don't think so. We do have that Diesel German event as well that I've already joined. That's also giving out a 2-time ceramic pack, I believe. So, yeah, what's up with that? Ooh, good hand. Fully upgraded. Both of these. Wow. And on that 4-wheel drive track set too. That's a good hand. I'm not gonna go and race that. So we've got you. I would love field slalom. Okay. I think you win hairpin. And you can lose the field slalom. I want to win the fast circuit. And I think I should be getting at least minimum 3 win conditions. But if the Caterham wins, I'll take that too. The Levante wins. The Levante, I don't think it wins because it's 153 to 100. But we do take those. So that's a good one. If we don't get the cross-country track, then I can go up against this guy. But I can't because it is the cross-country track. Four-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, four-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive. Oh, Michael. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Because I also want to put the Bentley here, right? So cross, okay, that works too. Fast circuit, that wins. But you got better MRA. Levante's got better MRA, so I want to put down the fast circuit instead. But this should be a pretty nice win right here. Oh, only 50. Okay, 201 to 50. We take those. Okay, very nice. Let's see how many more of these races we need to do before we get another Lrand energy bonus. Wow, 3 in a row? Really? 3 in a row? That's not very nice. Field slalom. All right, I'm gonna switch the order up a little bit here. I think we might be able to get a 2-star now. Because if I'm only winning by 50 using a rear-wheel drive car, might as well just use using a 4-wheel drive car, might as well use a rear-wheel drive. Oh, not even 2, that's a 3-star. Very nice. Changing up the order of things. 1, 2, yeah, I don't know cross-country that well as a track set. I guess you don't really need 4-wheel drive for that. I mean, it looks to me like it doesn't make that big of a difference if I'm only winning by 50 points against, a 4-wheel drive car against a rear-wheel drive car on cross-country. I'm using the 4-wheel drive car, I'm only winning by 50 points. I mean, that's just not really worth it. So here's the German diesel one. Again, it's only 2 times ceramic packs, no coins. There is the Lrand challenge coming up, the man who broke the bank. I'm not sure if that's giving out a carbon fiber, but I've not seen anything that gives out carbon fibers yet. This is a 2 times ceramic pack as well. Hutch was saying that, those limited event packs, those event packs, whatever, that isn't, a deal with a tri-series or anything like that. They're not selling well. Here, look, man, they're not selling well because your grand prize is a 2 times ceramic pack. Who's going to want to spend $15, real money, on a 2 times ceramic pack that they could just grind in clubs for just like a couple of minutes, right? Okay, not a couple of minutes. It'll probably take you more than half an hour to grind out 60K. Fair enough. But still, like, why would anyone spend $15 to open a carbon fiber that doesn't even guarantee you a useful car for a ceramic event that will give you, like, at best, a 2 times ceramic? Like, that's just not worth it. You want people to open packs. I want guaranteed, like, I want bigger amounts of prizes. You gotta guarantee me, like, I don't know, 100,000 for tier 1. Oh, game crashed. Hey, we're back. What was I talking about? Yeah, prizes that would actually make it worth it buying packs for. Tier 1. My demands, to make it worth it in my opinion, 100,000 carbon fiber. 1 carbon fiber and 100,000. I think that'd be nice. Gold wise, honestly, I get it if winning tier 1 doesn't award you a lot of gold. I get that. But like in terms of the packs, in terms of the cash, I'm just gonna need a lot more value, compared to what's a tier 1 right now? 250 gold, was it 30K? And a 2 times ceramic pack? That's not worth it. That is just, I'm sorry, that is not worth opening carbon fibers in the store for. What's the tier 1 prize actually? Yeah, 30K. 30K, 280 gold, 2 times ceramic pack. Nah, you gotta up the ante on that. If you want people to open packs, for a regular so-called quote-unquote standard event, not standard event, I think personally 100,000, 100,000 carbon fiber. Gold, you can leave it the way it is. I'm okay with that. Maybe even more purple points, so it gives us more slots. Not slots in like a garage slot case, but more, what's the word I'm looking for? More tries. In the championship to get ourselves, an ultra or whatever it is it may be. For me, championships is just, hopefully I get lucky, 10% get an ultra rare, add that to the fuse pile kind of scenario. I've gotten that Subaru like a million times now for that purpose. All right, I'm gonna go 5-0 here. Hopefully, I'm gonna add this to the collection too. A little bit more cards that we can redeem. I don't think there are any more carbon fibers I can get right now. We've already opened 3, so we're a little bit spoiled that way in this video. 3 carbon fibers. It's just a little bit sad because we didn't get anything above an epic, I guess. Makes Giselle's pull of the Skoda so much better, actually. Okay, so here we go. Lrand's collection series. 5 more energy points. Man, I've already finished 6 challenges, and I'm not even at the 300 SLR level yet, which I think is just ridiculous, dude. Like, what else do I need to do here? I need to do level 7, 8, and 9, I guess. So, it looks like in the first 6 challenges, first 6 challenges, first 6 chapters, it isn't even enough for you to get 1 prize car. But, the way that it's skewed with the points is that in the last 6 challenges, you can get all 4. Like, what? That's mad, dude. All right, hill cars. Yeah, why are we in here? We don't even need that. Okay, yeah, I think we're done for the day. I want to get the racing objective pack. Can we get the racing objective pack? I don't think we can. Well, if we do 15 more races. If we do 15 more races, we'll be able to get it. Sure. Yeah, let's end up a racing objective pack and then we're done for the day. I mean, I can just do these races really quickly. Oh, I need to win. Do I need to win? No, I just need to do 15. Yeah, I just need to do 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of you. Sure. 3 win conditions there. I don't even know if I win the whole thing because honestly, that rare D Tommaso, not great. If the game crashes, by the way, within these next 5 races, I'm calling it a day, just like that. 1 star, there you go, cool. Moving on to the next one. My last, I would say like 5 racing objective packs. No, 5 have been rare, but I think my last 10 racing objective packs have been giving me nothing more than a super rare. So if I can get an ultra from this one, that'd be great. If I can get an epic, that'd be pretty decent too. I've only gotten 1 legend. Comment down below how many freaking legendaries have you gotten from the racing objective pack. I know Corn, for example, he's pulled at least 3. But I'm just sitting on 1, a relatively average Koenigsegg. That was what I got. Yeah. Oh, finally, the rare track set where we get the dirt. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Let's see if I can win because, you know, this entire hand is with that 206 WRC, which kind of suffers on other track sets. So this will be very interesting, actually, because I'm losing 3 races. I'm drawing 1. I need to win this by like way more than 150. But I do believe that that is enough. Yes, because I lost every other race. But that dirt track set was the definition of an X Factor, so that's, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm keeping that there. You're worth it. You are worth it, Peugeot 206. For that 1 track set, I am at least a force to be reckoned with, right? 3 win conditions here, just because this guy doesn't have his Jesko and Pikes Peak fully upgraded. I have mine fully upgraded, so that is a huge advantage on my side. 276 to 183. How many more tickets do I need? Just 1 more, and then we get that racing objective pack. Okay, let's go. What we're looking like? Ooh. All right, we'll beat this one. I think we'll beat this one. He's got Tower Bridge in the background there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I get win conditions on race 1, race 3, race 4. And then we're done for the day. Racing objective pack, are you going to be good to me? That is the question of the day. 19 and 5 to end of that one. Here we go. Play 15 events. We're done. We're almost there with the token, and we're only 52 minutes into the new day over here. Racing objective pack, let's go. 3, 2, 1. It wasn't worth it. Okay, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville
Atlantic.
Blonde hair, don't care,